Hi everyone. In this topic, I'd like to address the importance of business model as the concept for entrepreneur to create the true value of the business. And that also includes the social entrepreneur who might need to understand more of the business and management side. Okay, as you can see from this model that the entrepreneur, whether it's generic or social entrepreneur, we spot opportunity, and the opportunities could be something as problem or something that we see as the solution of the problems, right? So once you evaluate the opportunity and think that is something that can be transformed into potential business, then you start to create the so-called business model. That could be something that you start from 5, 10 ideas, but you have to slim down into the best selected model that fits in your the social missions and the need. Once you have to design strategic value that help you to achieve what you aim as the business outcome, and then social missions. In so doing, I will introduce the business model canvas into the next session to you as well. So let's start with the concept. What is it? We talk about how a company or an organization runs through business. But in some school of thought, might think of the way we generate money. That is one aspect of it. But pretty much, it helps us to deliver value to the selected customer at an appropriate and affordable cost. In the concept, we look at business model as a framework that we use to design the concept. For example, you might think of solving the poverty in your area. So you have to design which aspect of the benefactors. For example, if you work with the local farmers, if you think poverty is an issue, how would you design activities or business activities that engage the farmers to be a part of your business? And then you have to unlock the long-term value for the organization, deliver it and capture the value through the monetization of the business strategies. In a very layperson term, business model is how you decide the holistic approach of the business that you need to operate, and that profit will return into the achievement of social mission. There are 3 aims for the business model. First is to create a sustainable chain, right? And when you think of the value chain in business, from sourcing of raw materials and production, then come into the operation in-house, then go outbound logistics. Then you have to do marketing. That sort of idea can be something that you identify the true value of your business concept. You can see the primary activities as explained from inbound logistics to service. All of these can be one particular chain that you create, the so-called good business model. And at the support activities from the strategy and structure of the firm, human resources, quality of human resources, technology and procurement system can be also the supporter for great business model in the whole market. Design, unlock, capture value. That's what I mentioned before, that value can be created in different mechanisms with different steps in business. Social business, you can design the right program, the right elements, and unlock that to solve the issue. For example, if you work on poverty, again, ways to design should be skill development, employment, matching up them with business, or thinking about how can you really transform the work market, the job market for them. The last one, as aim of business model, is to generate new idea, as the development of business model is always the experiment of new things, right? So this is going to be great that you can fuck with the competitors in the marketplace and become the trendsetter or those who create the benchmark for the industry. So in sum, I think when you think of the fact that the model that you can identify the different ways to look at this. For instance, in this model, they focus on financial return or revenue of the model, such as subscription model, volume unit-based, advertising, licensing, transaction fees, and freemium. Okay, to make it more simple, an article in Harvard Business Review identified a certain aspect of business model, such as those focus on service or after-sale service or service along the transaction. The share asset, a great example of the ecosystem of tourism. Subscription is you charge your customer per use or you have the package for them. So that's a good way to look at the stream of revenue that come into the system. To lease or to rent, it's another form of business model. The third party or insurance has been popular at the moment because of the low cost of investment. And the last one, platform. This is something I'd like to address in terms of its importance in the modern economy, because you match people from at least two sides to meet. Okay, so that's the idea that you can run in terms of what kind of model that you need to run, in particular if you want to focus on the social costs that you need to achieve. In the next presentation, I will discuss the concept of business model canvas as a management tool for social entrepreneur.